You are watching Thainess. From Next Step.
Welcome to Rikawai's Show, the program that takes viewers to explore beauty in history, architecture, and most importantly, the local specialties near temples. Right now, I'm in Bangkok, the capital of Siam, and the street I'm walking on is one of the most historically significant roads in Siam, Ratchadamnoen Road. On this historic Ratchadamnoen Road, there's an important temple hidden away, which I will take you to as our destination today, Wat Thepthidaram. Let's go. The original name of Thepthidaram Temple was Wat Ban Phaya Krai Suan Luang. It is a temple that King Rama III ordered to be built in honor of Her Royal Highness Princess Krom Muan Akara Chulalathep. During the reign of King Rama III, many old temples were restored and new ones were built. Whenever His Majesty favored someone in particular, he would support the construction or restoration of a temple for them. According to records from officials of that era, no other matter pleased His Majesty as much as matters concerning temples. He constantly inquired and dreamed about these matters, showing just how much importance he placed on building and restoring temples, and one of those temples is Thepthidaram Temple. This temple is very important. King Rama III built it as a royal gift for his eldest daughter, Krom Muan Akara Sudathep. Who was Krom Muan Akara Sudathep? She was his royal daughter, born to a consort who was of Chinese descent. This consort was a tax collector of Chinese lineage. The Chinese had migrated to Siam in great numbers since the reign of King Rama II and had formed close ties with the high-ranking nobility up to the present day. They intermarried with royalty, joining the city's elite. Akara Sudathep, the Krom Muan tax collector in Ayutthaya, generated huge revenue for the treasury, making her a major figure under King Rama III. She ranked second only to the royal family department in income. Essentially, she was among the most influential people of that era. This was built during King Rama III's reign. His era featured a unique architectural style called Phra Ratchaniom. Let's head inside to see what it's like. Right now, we are at Khao Osot. This style is called Phra Ratchaniom. Phra Ratchaniom refers to the royal preferences of King Rama III. In the social context during his reign, there were significant changes, such as the large migration of overseas Chinese who came to seek the king's protection in Siam. This led to an increased influence of Chinese artistic techniques and styles. For example, as we can see, the large square columns here are made of concrete, and the front panels are also concrete, without the traditional chofa or hong finials, which in that era Previously, since the Ayutthaya period and continuing through the reigns up to King Rama II, structures were generally smaller. Wooden columns were used, and all the upper structures were made of wood as well. The front panels were carved wood, which was less durable compared to the concrete work like this. This is a result of changing social context, which led to changes in architecture and art accordingly. When we enter the temple grounds, we will see Chinese-style sculptures. Some are stucco, some are stone carvings, and they are all women. This aligns with Wat Thepthidaram, which was built for the king's eldest daughter during the reign of King Rama III. Besides these female figurines, at the front doors of the ordination hall, there is a swan symbol. In Chinese culture, the swan represents a noble woman. So these features correspond with the temple's name and the person it was dedicated to. The main patron of the temple is Prince Aksan Surathep. Beyond architecture, King Rama III's temples feature unique layouts. The central ordination hall, Ubosot, is typically walled. Buddha images sit at four corners with sermon halls, Sala Kanparian, in between. This layout originated during his reign. A prime example is the UNESCO-recognized Wat Pho. There, sermon halls feature inscriptions of formerly royal medical knowledge. These were the possessions of the nobility, which were inscribed onto these pavilions, making knowledge much more widespread among the general public. This marked a significant turning point in the history of Rattanakosin, or our city of Bangkok. This type of layout can also be found in other temples built during the reign of King Rama III, such as Wat Lan Nada, Wat Lan Orot, and Wat Chalerm Phrakyat. After seeing the exterior, let's enter the ordination hall to respect the Buddha and make our wishes. When we enter the ordination hall, we will see the principal Buddha image placed right in the center inside a busabok, which is a type of elevated throne used for kings or the Buddha. This Buddha image is a small figure carved from white stone. Its origins are unknown, but according to history, King Rama III graciously ordered it to be brought from the Grand Palace to be enshrined here in the ordination hall of Wat Thepthidaram. Importantly, besides the principal Buddha image, on the sides are the urus. These are called large royal attired figures, with two of them positioned on either side. The style of these large royal attired figures is truly characteristic of the reign of King Rama III. The facial features, which scholars refer to as mask-like, are small and expressionless, calm and still, much like a theatrical mask. Creating these large royal attired figures was very popular during the reign of King Rama III. It may be related to the Buddhist story of subduing the Chompu king, where the Buddha miraculously endowed himself with great wealth. There were a great number of them created to subdue the Chompu king, who liked to boast about his immense wealth. This may be based on that Buddhist story, and these figures were made for their beauty and became popular during this reign. On the right side of the hall, across from the central pavilion where bhikkhunis are also staying, but don't just take my word for it, let's go check it out together. Inside the sermon hall, there are bhikkhunis made of lead with their bases sealed. These bhikkhunis are arranged in 5 rows. Only the first row, which is on the outer side, is seated properly with their legs folded neatly. The remaining rows are depicted in lifelike poses, whether it's pounding betel nut, chewing betel, offering robes, or sitting with one knee raised like this. This style is called realism or naturalism, which first appeared during the reign of King Rama III. In the history of the Ayutthaya period up until during the reign of King Rama II, there is no evidence of sculptures depicting lifelike movement or realistic gestures as seen in the reign of King Rama III. This change reflects a more complex social context influenced by overseas Chinese communities who sought royal patronage in Siam, as well as the introduction of Western ideas. These factors led to the emergence of new styles of art, with innovative concepts appearing as a result. The country of Dalat, you see, is closely associated with women everywhere, whether it's the names of temples or the fact that the director who built the Chuladeva temple was also a woman. Earlier, we saw the sculpture of a bhikkhuni in the shrine. Besides these things, Wat Thepthidaram is also home to a very important site in both the history of Siam and world history, the residence of Sunthorn Phu, the great poet who has been recognized by UNESCO as a world-renowned figure. Let's go take a look. Being with you, my heart plays around like in a textbook. The image of Sunthorn Phu as a flirtatious, drunken playboy is not true. Historical evidence shows he was a nobleman in Wang Lang, part of the early Rattanakosin administrative system. His mother was a royal nurse, and he served the royal court for 4 reigns. After serving King Rama II, Sunthorn Phu entered the monkhood under King Rama III to avoid political strife. At this kuti, he wrote masterpieces like Phra Afai Mani. Let's head inside. Now we are inside Sunthorn Phu's kuti, a place of great historical significance for Siam and for the world. This place was used to compose epics such as Phra Afai Mani and Kapphra Chai Surya, major works that contributed to his recognition by UNESCO, all written here. It's strange that in Thai history, textbooks, especially at the elementary and secondary levels, Sunthorn Phu is often portrayed as a womanizer and a drunkard, living a reckless life. But how could he have been drinking when during the period he created these world-renowned epics, he was only 38 years old? He spent 18 full years ordained here, living in the central hall of the monastery. After that, at the age of 56, he left the monkhood and entered royal service at the front palace under Prince Pinklao, and then passed away during the reign of King Rama IV. It's truly strange that those stories portraying him as a drunkard, a womanizer, living a reckless and homeless life are not true at all according to historical records. This country, Dara, has so many important historical stories, whether it's about women or, more importantly, the story of Sunthorn Phu, the great poet of Siam and of the world. These characteristics reflect social adaptation that changed due to the influx of Chinese laborers who came to sell their labor, work that native Siamese people traditionally did not do. In the end, this helped build a strong economic foundation. And then they would use their daughters to offer to nobles or the king in order to seek patronage. This practice has been passed down as a legacy. Whether it's good or bad, we don't really know, even to the present day. In the next segment, I will take you to a place that collects stories about our city of Bangkok or the ancient city of Rattanakosin, all in one place. See you in the next segment of Good Things at the Temple. Back with Good Things beside the temple. Walking from Wat Thepthidaram, we find a place showcasing the history and restoration of the Rattanakosin era, Siam's most complete. This is the Rattanakosin Exhibition Hall. Rattanakosin Exhibition Hall is a center of learning that brings together knowledge of the history, art, and culture of Rattanakosin, or our Bangkok, and presents it using modern technology. Inside, there are a total of 9 exhibition rooms. Let's go in and explore them one by one. We've arrived at the first room, which is the timeline room. It compares the timeline of the history of Siam, our country Bangkok, with significant events in world history. Dear viewers, when you come to this room, I encourage you to take some time to reflect. You'll get a broader perspective of the world and our Siam, and see how things have developed over time. Now we are in the Immersing in the Community Neighborhoods room. What does immersing in the community neighborhoods mean? Our Bangkok, or Rattanakosin, has people from many different ethnic backgrounds living here because it's the capital city. Whether it's Chinese people, Mon people, they've migrated and settled in Bangkok since the early Rattanakosin period. Over time, their skills have been passed down and remain in the form of handicrafts, works made by hand, such as gold leaf or various types of craft work. You could say these are the treasures that still remain in Bangkok's communities, and it's important that we all help to preserve and protect them, and pass them on to future generations. After experiencing the immersive community room, the next room is Rattanakosin Radiance. This room takes you back to the founding of the capital using 4D multimedia. Then you'll enter the Hall of Honor, Land of Siam, which presents stories about the Grand Palace and the Temple of the Emerald Buddha. After we've passed through the immersive community room and watched the video, we are now in the Hall of Honor, Land of Siam. In front of us is a model of the Grand Palace and Wat Thepthida, or Wat Kayu. The construction of the palace follows traditions passed down since the Ayutthaya period, continuing to the present day in Rattanakosin. Every symbol in the architecture carries meaning, signifying the grandeur of the monarchy, which is also connected to the deity Narai as the kings of the capital. Rattanakosin is considered an avatar of Narai. The Chakri dynasty, Chakri, refers to the discus of Narai. If you notice, whenever our king travels anywhere, there is always the Garuda flag. The Garuda is the vehicle of Narai, so it is as if Narai himself is making the royal journey. Now let's take a walk and observe. The meanings behind the various architectural works fill this room everywhere. In this area, I will talk about the legend and the true story of the Emerald Buddha, the revered Buddha image that is the spiritual heart of our Siamese nation. According to legend, which was embellished to enhance its sacredness, it is said that the Emerald Buddha may have been created in Sri Lanka, which is considered the most sacred land of Buddhism, or perhaps it was created by the gods. Eventually, it was enshrined in the northern region, which in the past was the capital of Lana or Lampang, within that vicinity. Finally, before being enshrined in Bangkok, it was kept in Vientiane. In present-day Laos, in Vientiane, there is still the Hall Phra Kaew, which once housed the Emerald Buddha. The building remains in Vientiane to this day. During the reign of King Thaksin of Thonburi, King Rama III, who at that time was still a general, was sent to bring the Emerald Buddha from Vientiane. It was then enshrined in Bangkok, where it remains to this day. In this area, we are about to enter the inner royal precinct. Let's go inside. Now we are inside the replica of the inner royal precinct. The inner royal precinct was an area where only women were allowed. It was like a school within the royal palace, with a term called Hom Tit Kradan, referring to palace ladies. There is also vegetable carving, which was used for dipping with chili paste and other side dishes. After this room, we will move on to the room where we can enjoy a 360-degree performance. It's very interesting. Okay, so the name of it is actually called Suji, just so you know. This room provides details about traditional performances. The royal court performance is called Khon. Right here, we have a Khon mask that I'd like to share with the audience. When performing Khon, the dialogue is delivered in a Noe accent, similar to the Noe accent from Suphanburi, Nakhon Pathom, or Ratchaburi. This shows that the royal court's traditional performance, Khon, uses the Noe accent, indicating that the Ayutthaya royal court likely spoke in what is called the No accent. This suggests that during the Ayutthaya period, people probably spoke. So, you see, the Sufan accent was considered the royal accent, but when it came to Bangkok, especially during the reigns of King Rama II and King Rama III, there was a large influx of Chinese immigrants. This caused the Chinese accent to mix with the Noe accent, resulting in what is called the Noe Bangkok accent. The way people in Bangkok speak today, which we think of as the standard central accent, actually has Chinese accent influences mixed in. Besides Khon, this room also displays information about Han Krabok, traditional Thai puppetry. After this room, you will find the room called Visiting the Heart of the Capital, which gathers interesting places on Rattanakosin Island. What's special is that we get to become the main character in an animation traveling all around the city. Next is the famed Royal Ceremonies Room, which presents the origins and significance of various royal ceremonies, including interesting facts about important royal ceremonies of Rattanakosin, such as the coronation ceremony and the plowing ceremony, which is a ritual concerning abundance and prosperity. This room simulates the way of life of Bangkok people in the early Rattanakosin period. The lifestyle of Bangkokians back then was that of farmers. That's right, viewers, farmers. What does that mean? You can see that Rattanakosin, or Bangkok, had a great many rivers and canals. There were both man-made and natural canals, and in the early days, boats were the main means of transportation. So much so that Westerners who came to Siam, to our Bangkok, called it the Venice of the East, referring to Venice, the city in Italy. They used boats as the main means of transportation, and the canals and rivers served as roads. That's how Bangkok used to be. But when modern development arrived and roads were built, the river and canal-based way of life gradually disappeared. You can notice, viewers, that temples built in the early Rattanakosin period usually faced the canal or river, because that was the main road. Temples built in later periods, however, faced the street instead. This is an observation. The main travel routes of the time determined the orientation of temples and other structures. The main and important structures had to face the public thoroughfare. Now, from here, we're going to see a model of traditional rice farmer life, which has been recreated here at the Rattanakosin Exhibition Hall. Let's go take a look together. And the last room is about Thai ways of life after the change of government in 1932, or what foreigners call the 60s era. The atmosphere has been recreated with a barber shop and a general store that look incredibly realistic. So, What do you think? It's really great. Today, we've had the chance to see Bangkok or Rattanakosin from many different perspectives. Social context, its creation, and its development up to the present day. Preserving the roots of our Bangkok requires cooperation from everyone so that we can continue to make Bangkok meaningful in the future. Today, I'd like to thank the wonderful place, Mitan Rattanakosin, for gathering all this information for us to see. That's all for today. Next time, what will it be? Stay tuned for more great finds from Khao Wat.
Broadcasting from Thailand. You are watching Thainess with the cooperation of Next Step.